Sassy Mouth, and today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome smoked salmon dip. Now, I'm a native from the Pacific Northwest and I love salmon, so today this is going to be one of my favorites to show you how to make. I can't wait. Started today on this smoked salmon dip. I'm going to start off by cutting some green onions. Now, I would say buy a bunch of green onions like that come in like 6, if there's 6 small ones. These happen to be like ginormous today. So I'm only using 2 of them, and we're just going to finely chop up the green onions. So I'm using 2 very large ones, but I would do 6 small, you know, just kind of depending if you like the green onion taste. Also, if you don't, you could try a shallot, or if you don't have a green onion, you can try just a regular onion. Just chop it up really nice and thin. Now I'm also going to use some of the green part of these green onions just for the looks, and they also have flavor, in case you didn't know that. So remember, the next time you want to chop up your green onion, I'd take off at least probably 2 inches or a little more depending on how it looks on the stem, but you can use the green part for anything that you are cooking with your green onions. Alright. So I'm going to take my green onions and add it in my bowl. I'm going to use a little bit of the green still on the top to garnish at the end. Then what I have here is about 1.5 cups of salmon. This is fresh salmon. You can use smoked salmon that's already pre-smoked, and you won't have to add in the liquid smoke, which we're going to add in. Or you can get regular salmon and add in the liquid smoke. So it's totally up to you. It all works the same. And just kind of mush this up. The salmon will break apart as like any fish. Alright, we got it broken up. Then what I'm going to add in is 4 ounces of cream cheese that is already softened. And then I'm going to take a lemon, a half a lemon, and just squeeze the juice of that. Alright, now I'm just going to combine all of that, just kind of get the cream cheese, you know, introduced to the salmon and the green onions. So next, what I need to add into our little mixing bowl is I have some prepared horseradish, and I'm going to do a teaspoon. I couldn't find my half a teaspoon, so that's why I'm doing 4 teaspoons. But so I have a half a teaspoon of prepared horseradish. Then I have some liquid smoke, and if you don't know what liquid smoke is, it's basically like a little bottle that's in between the barbecue sauce and the Tabasco sauce. And it's called liquid smoke, and it's really nice to add to when you can't be outside barbecuing, or the crock pot. You know, when you're cooking, you want that smoky taste. Just add in a couple drops of this and you'll get it. It's awesome. So I'm just going to put in a couple drops of the liquid smoke. It's really potent. Like when you open it, it'll smell like a smokehouse. So I'm going to combine all of this. Now what I'm going to add in is a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. I'm going to get combining this real well, and that's it. Like, this was a very simple, fast, easy smoked salmon dip. Ooh, I lost a big chunk. This takes no time at all, and it's a fabulous appetizer slash dip that you want to serve if you have friends coming over. If you wanted, you could also add in capers to this if you like capers. You could add some fresh dill into it. Kind of make it personalized yourself. You don't have to add lemon if you don't like lemon. But this is really good. And also, if you want it to be a little more creamy, you can add in, instead of 4 ounces, you can add in the whole package of the cream cheese. Then that way there's none going to waste if you're only using it for this recipe, so you can add it in. But I try to cut back on some of the things that might be fattening, so that's why I only did 4 ounces. So now that our smoked salmon dip is ready, I just have a little plate here to show you how I would serve it up. Obviously, if there was more people coming, I'd serve it up on a bigger plate. This dip's gonna serve, probably 6 people if you're having people over for dinner, if everybody likes salmon. You know, it's a good sized dip. So, there's lots of uses for this dip. You can serve it on toast. You can serve it with celery, which is so good. If you have the celery and put it in there, oh, it's awesome to have. So, or you can make like this, turn this into kind of a ball, pat it into a ball, and have the chips or crackers or bread around it. The other thing I'm just going to do is garnish the top off with some of the green onions. And this is also, if you have the dill, if you're using that, top it off with the dill. I still have a little bit in here, so you can always refill. But this is it. This is absolutely delicious salmon dip. I just serve it up just like this, like I said. So I'm going to take a bite from this side, take a cracker, actually a chip. Let's try this out. Brings me back home. I love salmon. I love eating it anyway, but salmon dip is one of my favorite things to make. Horseradish or the liquid smoke, do a couple dashes, add another half a teaspoon of the horseradish. See if that's to your liking. If you want it hotter, then add more of the horseradish. Kind of make it your own, to your own taste, but at least this will get you started. So check out this recipe on my website at www.sassymouth.com, and I hope you try this recipe out and others. Thanks.